You can see under the Create New App tab, we have a few fields here. Now what we want to do is talk about a game which, for example, has been trending. Let's talk about something like Candy Crush. So Candy Crush has got tons of people playing it now. So under the app title, we can enter a Candy Crush cheat, which should be very well searched by a lot of people who play the game. So for example, we'll just call it Super Candy Crush Secrets Cheats. Super Candy Crush Cheats. And then under the app description, we'll just call it the best methods to win on Candy Crush. And we probably want to talk about it being on Facebook and iPhones and Androids. So here we go, we're just going to put it in, the best methods to win on Candy Crush on Facebook, Android and iPhone. Now after that, we'll have to get a 114 by 114 PNG image. So I've already done that, so we'll just click on that and then we'll choose the file and save and continue. This will lead us to the second tab, which is the splash screen. Now on the launch tab title, we'll want to call it something like the #1 Candy Crush cheat app. Okay, so we'll just key it in here, the #1 Android Candy Crush cheat app. Okay, now you can see that there are other fields here: call us, email us, and directions. So if it's not a physical business, you probably want them to just be able to email you for support should you be selling a guide. So we'll just delete all those and we'll probably just put in an email address for support. Yeah, and then we'll just put in an email. So for example, we will just use support@supporttix.com. Then the launch image would be a 640 by 861 PNG format. Then click on save and continue, and then we'll be in our next module. Now over here, there are a lot of niche content and stuff we can put in. So for example, we just want to target, we want to put in random news and probably YouTube, and maybe just a contact form and a web page. Okay, so we'll just click save and continue, and in the next module we'll have customized modules. So we will want to put in a master keyword. So for example, because this is about Candy Crush, so we'll put Candy Crush, and then we'll click save and continue. And after that, when we click on our news modules, we can actually look. When we click save and reload, it actually shows what will appear under the news. So you can see it's got all these Candy Crush news, which we don't have to do anything at all. This app pulls it automatically from Google for you. Now for a web page, you would probably want to put in a URL which has your sales page. So for example, we'll just use this one, and when you click save and reload, it actually goes to a landing page where you can actually sell a product. Now under contact form, this would be your help desk. And for example, if you are selling a product or a service and you want people to be able to contact you in case something goes wrong, or if they didn't get the downloads, or they have basically very simple queries to ask you, this is where they go. So under a text description, you probably want to just put in something which is very generic. So for example, we'll just put, please send us an email for any form of support, thanks. And we might want to just put in a URL, so just put www.supporttix.com, and then when you click on save and reload, it shows you how it appears on your phone, which is exactly just like that. Okay, so that done, you just click back to your YouTube search, which is the last tab. Now because your keyword is Candy Crush, you might want to just change it to, if you put it in Candy Crush, you'll see it's all Candy Crush stuff. So if you, for example, you want to make it more targeted, you can put Candy Crush cheats, for example.